Bonjour.
Morning.
For this one, we're on 30 minutes, and it's my name is Yolande. So merci beaucoup, bonjour. It's morning in the French speaking. Thanks very much to choose this company, and the full is really completely full. So just no worries. You need to just check that when you get on the lookout, you will be back. You will be back on the lookout. Come back, sit down again on the same seats. Then we don't have any problem. And the train is really fully. So thanks very much. So hope you will enjoy the guide tour and just listen carefully to all the information. I will give it to you in a few minutes. No food, no drink, and no cigarette on this train, please. So New Caledonia is a big long island. Look like a French baguette. If you go to the French patisserie, you will see there is a baguette of bread, look very long. And on the map, the island shops are like this one. And kilometers is 18,000 kilometers square. This is the main island. In French, we say Grande Terre. We surround also by a beautiful lagoon, 24,000 kilometers square by lagoon, many untouched islands, reserve island, classified by UNESCO protected lagoon, very protected lagoon since 2008. Yesterday it's been really cloudy, raining on the night, and today you have a beautiful sunshine, blue sky. It's perfect for the lookout point. Just on your right you have the morning market, fishery market also. We have many vegetables. They will be open until 12. So if you want to come around, you can pick up the half an hour of bus or just walk around until here. It's about 15 minutes walking only. And just on your left, Chinatown bus station, and city is on the other side. Outside the main island, we have 4 royalty islands surrounded. We have Lifu, the biggest one, Mare, Caves Mountain Island, and Uvia is a reserve island, very protected by reef. And you have Tiga. The island of Pine is a part of South Province. It's a beautiful paradise island. Now I think the cruise ship are not allowed to go there because the ships are stopping all the cruise ships go there. Because they protected the turtles inside the natural swimming aquarium. The first captain came to New Caledonia. Well, the captain James Cook come under the order of the king to fight. He mapped all the Pacific islands like Vanuatu, used to be called New Hebrides, and New Caledonia. Named New Caledonia because it reminds him Scottish island in 1774. But he forgot to put the English flag. That's why the next captain come after him was the Captain Février Despointes, French admiral. He saw there was no flag, so he put the French flag in 1853. We became a French penal colony, and that's why the main common language is French speaking, of course, and we holding the French passport. But we have also surrounded the whole island with 20 dialects. Dialects is spoken by the Kanaks. That's Kanaks people, called Melanesian people before 3000 before Christ. You need to know that this island was empty, so they would come by canoe boat from different small Pacific islands of Melanesian, like Vanuatu, Papua New Guinea, Solomon Islands, and Fiji also, by canoe boat 3000 years before Christ, and they come to install on this beautiful island, and all surrounding island also. But why we call them the Kanaks? Because the big chief decided to ask to all the members of chiefs to give a special name to identify the New Caledonian Kanaks towards other Melanesian islands. That's why the name Kanaks was opted to be designed the main first population of New Caledonia in the year 2000. And the Kanaks name comes from one of the sentences in Hawaii dialects called Kanaka. The whole full population of New Caledonia recent in 2019 was 159,000 inhabitants. And inside you have around about 64% of Kanaks. Then you have mix of convicts, prisoners deported from France in 18th century to 19th century, French, Indonesian, Japanese, and other nationality mixed with Kanaks women or Kanaks men. That's why it's a multiple population. This population mixed with Kanaks and convicts, prisoners, we call them the Caldosh, and the rest is different other nationality like English people or Jamaicans or maybe Australian and New Zealand also, and Chinese people. Actually, we drive so nice place there. It's called Port Plaisance. The street is having the name of Orphanage Bay because the history of this site is a lot also. One of the first convicts woman deported was the Empress of Jenny, and she built one of the biggest orphanage house on this side. Because when they come by convicts, well, there were many children also inside, so they bring them to the orphanage house over there. That's why the street is only holding the name of Orphanage Bay, but the place it's called Port Plaisance. And Port Plaisance in French is meaning nice bay around there with many boats surrounded with a big super mall. We're approaching now in a few minutes. Just to let you know that the train is a big product we're selling when we have the cruise ship there, but we also have the hop-on and hop-off line. Easy go, easy come back all day long until 3:30 today. And first stop market closed at 12. Market is only in the morning, the big morning market, 5 to 12. Then we have the shopping mall. In a few minutes we will pass through the shopping mall. So I will present you that. And you can come along after the train if you want. Easy. It's just $15 Australian, 10 US or 1,000. And bus running until 3:30 every 20 minutes on the bus station, depends on traffic. Bus pickup it's 3:30 around about the aquarium. So I will cover now, right now, the hop-on and hop-off line. So when you come through this morning, you pass through the Abadi Island because the main pass is there, Ulari Pass. Reef is big, so you can shipwrecks. It's 16,000 kilometers of reef from the island. And you park your ship to the main wharf of Noumea. And opposite you have a smokehouse. This is the nickel mining. We nickel mining there, the big stone, and nickel of New Caledonia is very rich in nickel. Here on your right, bus station for the hop-on hop-off second stop. is shopping mall. We have a duty-free shop inside, bakery, supermarket, and many different boutiques. So opposite to the ship this morning, you have a nickel mining. This island is very rich with many mineral stones, but nickel is the biggest one, and it's covered 88% of our economy in New Caledonia, and it's our first economy because we are the number 5 most large nickel in the world, and we exported a lot in the Chinese region. If you want to know how the nickel stone looks like, just look around inside the roundabout there. Inside the roundabout on the left is a big grey stone, and the green color is very important. This is the nickel inside. Then people goes up to the big hill. We're surrounded by many mountain chains, but the biggest one is on the north because the highest hill is around about 2,100 feet high. So the big car are cutting the stone truck, put on wagon, shipment, goes in the big ship, brings back the shipment of rock opposite to your ship, and it goes again on the wagon to go inside the big oven. And when it's coming off, it looks like black and shining sand, and it's full of mineral inside. And there are 3 mining around the island. One in the south, the main one opposite to your ship. It's the first one built more than 200 years now, and it's a French holding company holding it called La Société Le Nickel. And the last one is in the north area. Right now I'll present you the beautiful bay called La Bay, Baie des Citrons in French. Beautiful swimming side. It's high tide since this morning. This afternoon will be low tide, so if you want to enjoy the beach and swimming, you better after the train tour come along. It's really nice. Temperatures of water is 36 degrees. It's been around about 17 to 18 degrees this morning. Now it's going up again. Sun is here. And you have a security sharks that to swim very quickly and safely. It's a holiday season now for 2 weeks on the second term, so you will find many locals and children of the island. La Bay is very popular. You can swim on your right, and on the left you can have lunch. Serving our time lunch is 11 to 3 p.m. And as we French, we have many nice French gastronomic food and meal. And you have everything available to make your pleasure, like patisserie, gelato, and many things. Just in the front, on your left, have a double-deck restaurant. And this one is brewing a local beer called #1 beer of New Caledonia. Well, actually, we have 2 stops on this side. The first one is further up at the back side, backwards, so it's just been passed through. And the other one is in the front. You have a green and white bus in the front. It's a hop-on and hop-off bus. All our buses are quietly equipped, good with free Wi-Fi, and you have a conditioning bus, handicap ramp also. And you can come anytime on the day. As soon as you purchase a ticket, bus is available for you until 3:30 p.m. today. It's a very calm day usually and always, and it's very closed. This one we're going through now, it's called Arsvata Beach, and this beach is more large. You will see it's around about 7 kilometers of sand and beach, and it's very, very beautiful. And opposite you have Duck Island. Duck Island, you can just pay your ticket in the beach side. Umbrella red one on the beach. It's around about 25 or 20 bucks to go across the water, and it's a special snorkeling trail island working very close with the aquarium of Noumea. On our dialects, Arsvata Beach is meaning Sandalwood Bay. We used to have many sandalwood traders from there. They come to put the beautiful wood to build some nice house on the side. And today you don't have any waves. Usually it's very windy on this side. Maybe the weather will change at the end of the day. Now it's really perfect. It's nice. On your left side you have the aquarium of the lagoon. We have a special aquarium package. You see the green bar on your left. This is the last pickup for the line for the hop on and hop off. When the bus is turning around there, it's going back on the back side to go back on the same way we just come through, but opposite side. So we will go back to Lemon Bay. We will go back across to the shopping mall, and the last one is McDonald's. We have a last stop to McDonald's. So we will go there and back to the ship terminal.
The policeman, hey.
An aquarium package is 45 Australian dollars. It's including the hop on hop off line every stops, and the ticket for the aquarium, and bus every 20 to 25 minutes, so you don't need to wait a long time. We have more than 10 buses running for you for this day, because you're on the day to Noumea, the capital of New Caledonia. Noumea is the capital, but we surround the big main island, 33 cities. Each city has a main town hall mayor and municipal police also for the security. On your left you have a building, it's a South Pacific Commission. Many islands, like 25 islands, is included inside this conference house. Fiji, Vanuatu, Papua New Guinea, Solomon Island, and Tonga, Vanuatu also, Fiji. They're talking about the environment, protection of the lagoon, and protection of many animals also. So they're having many conferences on this side also. Just your information, a little park for children on your left side used to be the first American hospital built there. First American come to the island was in between 1942 to 46. They decided to come to New Caledonia because New Caledonia is a strategic base area in between New Zealand and Australia also, and all the Pacific Islands. So they decided to come down and protect the island from Japanese invasion. So hospital was the one in the front there, where you can see the children plane. First American hospital built by GI soldiers because there were no hospital on the island. On your left, now it's became one of the biggest nice places for hotels. La Promenade Hilton used to be the Pentagon of Americans. We have a Second World War museum available if you want to go and visit it, not far away from the ship terminal. But Americans brings lots of good things on the island. They build nice big road, international airport, because they need to land to bring jeep car and materials to build the bridges around the full island and many other things. So they also introduce many products like the bottle of Coca-Cola, chewing gum, chocolate, ice cream, and snacking. And they employ the Kanaks to work for them. So it was the first time they can see the US dollars in the hand. The complex just in front of you, the first one is Le Roof. Le Roof is a very expensive restaurant because they're serving seafood platters. We're on season of lobsters, crabs of mangrove, coconut crabs, lobsters, and prawns of New Caledonia, nice fish of the lagoon also. And the first one is the restaurant. Second one, nightclub, only open start from Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And this one on your right will be open at 5:30 because sunset is falling down here tonight at 5:36 p.m. And the site is beautiful because you can see the reef, you can see the lagoon, and everybody's there because children are on holiday, so they're going to the beach. This is the Meridian swimming site, the Meridian Hotel. It's on the other side. This is the only 5-star hotel on this island. Just on your right used to be Club Med Hotel. 25 years ago, now there is no more Club Med Hotel around the world, but we've been having a big one there with many activities. So they destroy and just behind they rebuild a new complex of hotel, which is called Chateau Royal. Very nice.
Yeah, you too. The hotels and just go swimming.
So here you have many children that love the train. You will see that some of them will run to do bye-bye to the train. So now we go up to catch the lookout. And then we will stop for 15 minutes. This is a beautiful 360 view round island of south of New Caledonia. You need to know that this mountain is called Wantoro. Wantoro is dialects of the south of New Caledonia, called Jubia Capone, and it's lots of minerals over the ground over there also, and all the vegetation around this place is classified endemic to New Caledonia because it's a dry growing plants and trees.
Yes.
On the top,
Practicing.
this is where the Americans decided to put the guns during the Second World War, in case Japanese boat come and want to take over the New Caledonian island. The gun was a gift of the Australian government So Australian soldiers have the GI to put the guns on the top, and it's a military fence protection now. But the guns are still there. They don't need to use it before because there were no Japanese come to this island. So it's a souvenir of this period, and it's really interesting to see that one is pointing the entrance of the south, and other one is pointing when you come to this morning, because around New Caledonia we have only 3 main big paths. If you want to come some at the sides, you can shipwreck because the reef is big. So, can you see the big mountain on your left? This is the third city. We have 33 cities around the island, but this one is the third one because Noumea is the capital, and this one it's called Mandor, Gold Mountain. Why? Because the first nickel stone has been discovered in this mountain on the top by a French geological man come in 1865. He came to look for gold, but he find the nickel stone. After this date, you have many foreigners and company come there to try and find the nickel also. That's why we have many company holding nickel mining. But why is very famous also? It's because just behind the mountain we have a spring water source. The water is coming from under the mountain, and it's having a pure water. No footprints, no carbon, very good to drink for the health. And it's only 25 minutes from Noumea because we have a special subway built if you want to get around there. But still on your left until the end of the last mountain, you have like 643 kilometers square covering the extreme south of New Caledonia. And after no more island, you have the island of Pine, Lifu, it's Loyalty Islands. So it's really beautiful in the south. We have many rivers. We have waterfalls also. Just in Noumea you have nothing, you need to go a little bit outside. But south is not far away to drive. You can spend a day until the end of the last mountain and come back at night. And you also, right in the left side, view the lighthouse in Amede Island. Lighthouse is in the front of you now, on your left. And the white stick on top. You need to know that the lighthouse has been a decision of Napoleon III to dismantle one of the lighthouses in the north of France, to bring it by shipment to rebuild in Amede Island, because Amede Island, this is where you come through this morning, because it's in between the main pass of Bulari. Lighthouse is a good product, you can swim around the Amede Island. You have 247 stairs to go up to the lighthouse, and the view when you get on the top is amazing. So we will stop there for 10-15 minutes, people. Just wait that the train will be complete stop. Open the train, get off, and enjoy the view. Merci beaucoup.
Ooh. 雅各达好漂亮，美美的地方。
To run the other side of the city, then you will see that city is not just in Noumea capital, it's the big city outside also. Legon is so big, and we will pass through down the road and you will see all this beautiful view. So on your right, I tell you that the mountain is Gold Mountain, and you have some other mountain on the side. You need to know on this island we have a funny bird. You can find into the botanical garden or zoo. It's called the Kagu bird. Kagu bird is living on your right in between mountain chain. We have a blue river park. It's a drain forest come from the dam built to furnish the electricity in all area side outside the city, and it's called Blue River Park. The Kagu bird is a big white bird having a red nose, and it doesn't fly but backs like a dog. So if you go to the botanical garden, you will find it. But the best way to watch this bird is in the Blue River Park, because you have kilometers of giant kauri wooden, and you have lots of rivers there also. It's nice. The only thing, the ground is red. So you go there, you see a cow with the red on back, at the back day. Down to the right, this is the horse race field. Sunday they've been having competition of horse races there for the horse of New Caledonia, for the Clark Cup. It was full of people. It's very famous also in this island of New Caledonia. Still on your right, the first tower is a 360 revolving restaurant, French gastronomic restaurant. Left side, Novata Park Hotel, and just behind you have Ramada Plaza. So from there you can see very well Dark Island. Opposite or behind, outside, it's Escapade Resort, and you have an island on your right side there. It's Signal Island. Signal Island is very known by turtle counts from night. It's many turtles on this island. They give birth at night, and in the morning the turtles goes back to the water. you've been to Mystery Island. Next destination will be Lifu. Is that right? No? You're going back home?
Yeah.
Okay. So Mystery Island is a part of Vanuatu, huh? Nobody lives on it. And Efate, Port Vila reopen again for the Christian people. Vanuatu, compared to New Caledonia, is a volcanic island, and they have 83 islands. It's an archipelago. They have many volcanic area side, but they speak English and French, so it's good for the Christian people. And they're reopening since a few weeks because they have been having earthquake last year, and many things has been destroyed inside the capital of Port Vila. But I'm happy for them because they reopen again and they live from tourism, so this is good for them. New Caledonia, tourism is the second economy because we have, of course, nickel mining and nickel stone. Actually, the children are on 2 weeks holiday for the second term. We have 3 terms per year. School will be, they're starting school mid-February, they will finish mid-December, and they have 3 terms. In between each terms they have 2 weeks holiday. They're on the second week, on the first week now, and the next week, and then we go back to school for close to the 25th or 26th. Beach reef side there. Now it's high tide, so you can't see the reef when it goes down on the tide. We have many people looking for shell. It's one of the activities which the kayaks loves to do because we eat the shells. We make cooking with milk coconut or salad, and there is a lot of the shell on this side. And you will see many people when they come, it's maybe in the afternoon because low tide actually is on the mid-afternoon until late night. We have a little wharf on this area side. It's for people who have their proper boat. They can cross the water, and you have many recreation islands on the other side. It's for picnic camping. As we're on holidays, some family already went to picnic for the week maybe, but most of the time they're going at the end of the week because it's weekend, start from Friday night. So they go into camping, picnic, look around, and enjoy the holiday. So this is outside the city. When you drive on this side, you will be on the other side of the city. City is on the front of us, and many activities around there. It's beautiful because it's open to the big lagoon. This is the yacht club. Yacht club is also for the children. They use for free, if they want to learn to the catamaran, sailing boat, windsurfing, whatever. They can come around there. It's quite interesting for them, and they love to do it. That's why you have many sailing boats this morning outside to the sea. They're doing some exercises, I think, so it's quite good for them. Started from around the corner there until Jean-Marie Chibao is a big chief of the Kanak independent parties. He created the first political independent party in 1980s, And this chief also signed the agreement of Matignon in 1988 with French government in France. And he was shot by a gun. He was murdered because he signed this agreement. The Canadian people were not agree that he signed this agreement also, so they killed him. And another agreement was signed in 1998 to go through a third referendum. And the last one has been happened in 2022, but we're still under French government because the French government doesn't want the independence to New Caledonia. So this area side, you will see on your left and right. Why we drive through there? Because it's the most oldest side that they built the first houses with convicts commander and convicts prisoners. You need to know that the first boat arrived in New Caledonia as soon as we became French in 1824 and 64. We've been having convicts boat. Convicts boat arrived. 4,000 were inside the boat of convicts prisoners with non-sisters of Catholic and priests of Catholic Church. Main religion is the Catholicism for more than 70%. Then on the islands, like Lifu and Maui, you have Presbyterian Church because English boat go over there first also. And after we have 12 to 16% of Protestant church, the rest is different religion. But on your left and right you have some houses dated from the period of convict deportation. Lots of family are still having the houses alive from generation, but some of them are selling the houses and build a new one on the apartments or different other things.
Oh, pretty.
Convicts were deported from France in Paris because there were not enough space in Paris. That's why they decided to deport prisoners to high offense or low offense to be hard labor of New Caledonia. There were a total of 22,000 when the last boat arrived. It was in late 1890s. They were using the guillotine to cut the head to the people and convicts who want to escape to the land opposite to the ship terminal. There was the prison there. The prison of the convicts, still prison of our days, a date from 1853, and we've been having 22,000 convicts, deported prisoners, deported to New Caledonia Island to help to build the roads and everything we have actually. So thanks to them. Most of the big Catholic Church, old temple of Presbyterian was built by convicts, prisoners, because they cut the bricks to make all these big monuments. Take years and years, huh? Hard labor working. $10 and $80 degrees on certain part in the west side, comes to 26 to 28 degrees on the day, up to 31, and then falls back again on the night time. Then we started from September, October until mid-May to end June. We are on the summertime. Very, very hot, especially in between October to February, because we're entering hurricane season. Opposite to the ship terminal where the convicts were deported, they abolished the guillotine in 1933 because they closed up the convicts deportation. Nobody wants to come now at this period in 1931. So my driver will drive a bit fast because the lady wants to go to the toilet. So on your right you have the big wall, the infantry barracks there. Infantry barracks built in 1876. And then it became a compulsory military service on this island, start from more than 10 years now. They built this infantry barrack holding the name of the soldier you have on your left. Gally Paz-Busk. Soldier was murdered in one of the Tribal War in 1876, and they also celebrating Armistice Day on this land. On your left you have many plates written the name of the soldiers died in the Birakem War. It was in the Arabic desert. So we lost more than 200 Kanak soldiers at this period. So we make a big homage to them in the 1st November, every 1st November. Everything is shut because it's a public holiday. The street on your left is concentrated by all the French banks and local banks we have in this island. It's the official administration office and banks. On your right you have municipal police. Each city have their own police, municipal. Then we have the national police, which is the police of the government of New Caledonia. And then we have the gendarmerie. Gendarmerie is the blue gate on your left side. They are the more highest military force of the French president. Big monument on your right in the front is the Catholic Church, built in between 1857 to 1893. It's built with the bricks that the prisoners of convicts cut on the other side of the brickyard. Very nice. Clock on the top has been deported from France to bring it there and put on this big church. And it was convicts prisoners who built this church. So thanks to them, because it was a hard labor working. And it's really beautiful. You need to know that every Sunday everything's shut on this island because we have church service for the Catholic and the Protestant people at 9:30. 9:30 until 11. So normally we should go until the end of the road. We will turn around there. Right side you have the Catholic Church. It's been the Commander House in 1876. Further up you have the Parliament House, the High Commissioner House, the Temple of Presbyterian. We're entering the city of Noumea right now. this is the main city heart of Noumea. You have 3 squares. First one on your right, then house of GI soldiers of America, built during the Second World War. Second one is most for the children playing games there. And the last one you have in the middle the waterfall Celeste. It's also a 0-point geography maps to distance every kilometer distance from the city, and you have the main first square. It's only two blocks from the ship terminal if you want to go down there. On your left, Chinatown. On your right, city. You have many boutiques open daily until 4:30 this afternoon. On your right there you have the main town hall of Noumea, with twin sister with Gold Coast City, and on every administration building in Noumea you will mostly see the Kanak flag towards the French flag and European flags. On your right, the government of New Caledonia are holding different meetings about voting local laws also. Further on your left, around the corner, French patisserie if you want to go and have a good coffee shop or patisserie, pain au chocolat, croissant. And you have a gift shop on your right, which is represented also the local black and white sea snakes, which is endemic to New Caledonia, but not venomous. It's living most on the islands far away. Supermarket on your left side, have everything inside. You have the food, vegetable, fruits, and many imported products from Australia also. And the market upstairs to the ship terminal will be open until your last pickup at 4:30 or 4:15, and bus every 20 minutes at the end of the day.
그 터미널 이제 뭐可以用澳币来拿，肯定要交钞票，所以我们是穷人。
我哥哥这拉船应该是同意。
你开又拉不起。
拉着车呀，我们也没事，当然出去了。
So don't forget people when we arrive, open the chain, get off slowly, and you go back to the ship terminal if you want on your right. You can purchase your ticket for the Rapon Post to go to the beach side, or maybe walk around in the city, or go back to the ship first, have lunch, come back. Anyway, you have a beautiful sunny day. It's becoming hot now. We close to midday. So I hope you enjoy all the commentary I give you inside this little green choo-choo train. I want to say thank you on behalf of my company to choose this train tour. And I want you to make a big clap for Harry, the driver. And if you're really happy to go back for a good thing to eat, you cross the road in front of us right now. Get on your left, you have the French patisserie here, and you can have a good lunch. And thanks if you're happy for all the commentary, I give it to you. Another clap. And thanks again for choosing the company. Merci beaucoup. Have a good trip back to your country, and bon voyage.